Hello, grade 9. Today, inshallah, we are going to talk about similarity transformations, which lesson 7-6 in our geometry book, chapter 6. We studied before congruence transformations, and now we want to know how we will identify similarity transformation and verify similarity after similarity transformations. The new vocabulary which we have today: dilation, similarity transformations, and center of dilation, scale factor of dilation, enlargement, reduction. So this list of new vocabulary, we are going to know it during our lesson. At the beginning, we have two different types of dilation. A dilation with a scale factor greater than 1 produced an enlargement, or we can say stretch the figure, or an image that is larger than the original figure. So we have a simple, if we can say that K more than 1, so the dilation is an enlargement. Example, the triangle FGH is dilated by a scale factor of 3 to produce triangle RST. So we have a triangle FGH, and then the image, this one we can call that this one, it was the pre-image, and we have RST, its image. What happened to the triangle? We stretch the triangle, it becomes more larger. Then in this case we have enlargement. The second case of dilation, a dilation with a scale factor between 0 and 1 produced a reduction or shrinking, an image that is smaller than the original figure. So in this example in front of us, we have A, B, C, D. It was the original figure, and the image is X, Y, Z, W. So look at the inequality now. K, which is the scale factor, should be more than 0 and less than 1. So the dilation is reduction. Let's take an example. ABC is dilated by a scale factor of quarter, which means to produce WXYZ, since a quarter is more than 0 and less than 1, then the quarter, the quadrilateral WXYZ is a reduction of polygon A, B, C, D. Identify a dilation and find the scale factor. Determine whether the dilation from figure A to figure B. Figure B is an enlargement or reduction. So look at the two figures. We dilated from figure A, the bigger one, to figure B. So please think if this one represents enlargement or reduction. Then find the scale factor of a dilation. B is smaller than A, so the dilation is a reduction. How we will find the scale factor? The distance between the two vertices at 2, 2 and 2 and negative 2 from A is 4, and from the vertices at 1 and 1 and 1 and negative 1 was 2. So if I am back to the figure, the distance between A, here we can count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the second one is 0, 1, 2. We can calculate it like from the point negative 2 and negative 2, sorry, 2 and negative 2, and 2, and 2. So I can write it here to make it more easier. So this point A, it was 2 and 2. Here, and this one, this point. Okay, and what about this point? This point was 2 and negative 2. If I want to find the distance between those 2 points, and we have to use a line, it should be perpendicular or parallel with y-axis to say that I can count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one was the original. And what about the image? 0, 1, 2, which means the body or the triangle shrink or the triangle enlarge. What happened to the triangle? Then we can note that the scale factor is 2 out of 4 or half. Then the larger triangle becomes more smaller. How we will find the scale factor? We can divide the x coordinates for the image over the x coordinates for the pre-image. So it's 1 over 2. And we are going to use it in each coordinate for x-axis and x coordinates and y coordinates. Then the distance from A, from those 2 points was 4, and from the vertices for the image was 2. So the scale factor, it becomes 2 out of 4 or 2 over 4. Let's take another example. Determine whether the dilations from figure A to figure B is an enlargement or reduction, then find the scale factor. In your opinion now, it was figure A becomes figure B. So it seems like we have, yes, enlargement. B is larger than A. So the dilation is an enlargement. Now we want to know what is the scale factor. Do you have any line parallel with x-axis or y-axis? Yes, we have. So the figure B, it was larger than the figure B, B, the original figure was A becomes B. Then do you expect the scale factor more than 1 or less than 1? For sure, the scale factor should be more than 1. So we will count the distance here: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the length for the image over 0, 1, 2. So we can say 6 divided by 2, it will be equal 3. So the scale factor, it will be equal 3. Determine whether the dilation for a figure is enlargement or reduction, and then find the scale factor. So we want to move from figure A to figure B. Figure A was larger than figure B. Then it's reduction. I want to calculate the scale factor. So we will count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this one was 1, 2. We will take the length of the image over the length of the pre-image. So it's 2 out of 6 equal third. Then it was reduction with the scale factor equal third. What about this one? From figure A to figure B. Determine whether the dilation figure A to figure B is an enlargement or reduction. So it was A becomes B. So it's a reduction. How we will find the scale factor? Do you expect the scale factor less than 1 or more than 1? Should be less than 1. So let's count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 over 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 4 out of 6 in simplest form, it will be 2 out of 3. So which one it will be the right answer? Yes, the first choice, it will be the right answer, reduction with 2 out of 3. Then sometimes we have sometimes we have the coordinates and we want to find the image by using a scale factor. So we will only multiply by the scale factor. Then in case you have this point, it was 2 and 0, right? It becomes what with the image? It becomes 3 and 0. If we will imagine that I don't have already the second point and I want to find the image, and he said that we have a scale equal 2 out of 3, then the point, I will say that, for example, this point equal L. So if I have the point L, 2 and 0, point L, and I want to find L prime by using a scale factor 2 over 3, then we will multiply 2 times 2 over 3. It will be equal 3, and 0 times 2 over 3, it will be equal 0. So once we have the original point and we want to find the image, so we have to multiply by the scale factor. And as I said, if you have the scale factor less than 1, so the figure, it will be reduction, which means the original figure larger than the image, or the pre-image was larger than image. So this was our lesson today about lesson 7.6, which is similarity transformations. Thank you for watching. See you next video, inshallah.